What up, guys? Junk Rips here, back with our weekly upload. Now, you may have noticed sometimes I upload multiple times a week. Other times it's just one. I try to upload at least once a week for you guys, but I am a full-time college student. I go to Cal Poly, San Luis Obispo. So it is a little bit hard to make time for multiple videos within a week. However, we got our Friday uploads no matter what. So this Friday, we're not ripping any particular packs or box. I feel like I've done a lot of ripping lately. And now I've gotten a bunch of cards ready to grade, actually. So I'm just going to go through a bunch of cards that I'm going to send off to grade. And you guys let me know which cards I should leave out and which cards I should for sure send in. Now, I already have sent off another 20 or so cards since our last submission, which include a LeBron James Topps Bazooka rookie. Really cool card. It's like a comic book looking card, but I didn't get to make a video with that one. I already sent that off, but you guys will see when it comes back. And I actually got a whole bunch more ready that I'm going to send off using the grading prep and the video I posted previously, using those methods to prep these cards. Anyways, so to start off, we've got a couple vintage cards that I want to send off. I think I'm actually going to go with SGC for these, just because SGC is better for the vintage, at least recently. Like the 52 Mickey Mantle sold for like, I don't know, 12 million or something. The SGC 9.5, I believe. Might have been 10. I think it was 9.95. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and try out SGC for these. I only have one Tux so far, and actually I'll grab that for you guys in a sec, but first off, we got the 1960 Sandy Koufax. This is just an awesome card. Super clean, actually. Out of my vintage cards, this one actually might be in like the best condition. It's definitely OC, as most cards are from back then. But like corners are pretty sharp for the most part. It's kind of like a soft corner up there. But I don't know. I mean, maybe like a 5. 5 would be like amazing for this. We'll see though. I've never sent in vintage cards to grade, so I don't really know what to expect. This one's pretty banged up right here. 1958 rival fence, Topps rival fence busters. We got Willie Mays and Duke Snider, and this is a cool photo because he's all sizing up his forearm right there. And as the card says, I mean, these guys were some fence busters back in the day. These cards are actually like family heirlooms. Like, these cards have been in the family for a long time, so it's not like I just like went and bought these recently. These have been in the family for a long time and one touches, and now I'm finally ready to send them off to grade. I put like a little like slip on this one so you could like, the grader could like slip it out easily. I'll have to get like some more opinions on like if I should actually do that or not, but I just thought it might make the graders experience a little easier. So yeah, I just included that for this one. I haven't put on the other ones yet. And then last but not least, I got the 58 Topps Roberto Clemente. Now this is an awesome card, but it's also dealing with some soft corners. But I mean, this might be my favorite of the three, actually. I mean, this card is just so freaking awesome. I really love how they use the yellow background back in the day like that. And all these cards have been pre-graded and inspected. And yeah, I mean, these two, I don't know, dude. I might get like 1s or 2s on these, but even so, I mean, just to have these slabbed up is worth it. These are kind of like more or less for the personal collection than they are for reselling or like flipping purposes. Now, some flip cards are these relics right here. As you guys may have seen, I pulled these in my 2021 Donruss Optic boxes. This one from Walmart, I believe, and this one from Target. So I didn't get any signatures from those boxes. I did get the relic, which kind of sucks. But we got Antonio Gibson and Chase Claypool. Again, they're not rookies, but you know, they are, I don't know, B, maybe C tier players in the NFL. Chase Claypool definitely has had a great season this season, and I would say Antonio Gibson's probably doing better. He's just on kind of a crappy team. But I'm just going to send these off to grade and then sell them, hopefully. Next, we got a Burrow. Now, I've already had one of these graded. I don't know how that happened. Let me push it down in there a little bit. I'll do that after. So, this is a 2020 score Burrow right here. I think this is like the college version, something like that. I don't know what they called this set. But the LSU version, I'm gonna send that in. I have one of those in a PSA 10. If you haven't seen, I actually got one of those back in my last submission reveal post, which was my first. And then we got the Ohio State variation. And then next, we just pulled this most recently in our update hobby box, Joe Mauer. Definitely, he's going to be a Hall of Famer. Out of 199. I guess you call this like the black border. Doesn't look black to me, but I believe this is called like the black border mojo, or like the 87 variation mojo. Next, we got a Yair Rodriguez UFC card, Select Phenomena. So this one's cool right here. This is probably another flip. Oh, it is a prism, so I don't know what kind of prism you would call this, but it is a prism, maybe something wave, I don't know. But I think he's definitely a good up-and-coming fighter. I mean, he just defeated Brian Ortega, although Ortega did face an injury. But I think Ortega is one of the top dogs in the bantamweight division, or the featherweight division. And then next we got Kevin Porter Jr., rookie. This is like a green prism, something like that. It's pretty cool. These baskets, now that NBA season's back, I feel like I gotta grade some cards. We got the RJ Barrett Silver Prism NBA debut. Now these rookie debuts aren't as valuable as like their base rookie cards. They're more or less like inserts, but it's still cool. And then we got a Curry Silver Prism, same from 2020, I believe. Yep. Oh no, 2019-20. And then back to baseball, we got a Joey Bart debuts prism. This is like numbered at a 99. I'm not sure. Panini's got so many different variations, so I'm not really familiar with all of them. This was kind of when I got back into ripping packs, actually, and there was only like Panini available at the stores, if anything. And then we also, within the same box, we pulled like this like navy ice, blue ice maybe prism, and this is actually numbered at 25, as you can see up there. So yeah, I hope Joey Bart picks it up for the Giants. I mean, he was what, like the first overall pick a few years back, but he hasn't really shown much. They're kind of deciding between him and Kirk Casale, I believe, in terms of starting. Now this, Wander Franco, first Bowman Chrome, 2019 Bowman. I believe 2019, right? Yeah. I bought this along with the Julio Rodriguez first Bowman and Spencer Torkelson first Bowman Refractor for like $100 for the three, which is pretty reasonable because I just got the Julio back, which is in my submission video reveal, and that go to PSA 10. So that's sweet because that card's already selling for like $170. So definitely made my money back on these cards with just the one J-Rod. I'm not going to sell that, and I don't plan on selling it for a while. So when I do, it'll probably be worth more than 170. Fingers crossed that Julio doesn't suffer from any like career-ending injury or anything. But I thought this Wander Franco was really clean, unlike the Torkelson, which in my how to prepare your cards for PSA video, I pointed out that like I had a huge dent in the top left corner, which really sucked. And I couldn't notice that unless looking at it under a magnifying glass, my LED magnifying glass. Next, we got a 2020 score Jalen Hurts with his Oklahoma Sooners uniform. This is really cool. I think it's like perfectly centered. Corners are super sharp. Nothing's wrong with the surface, at least to the naked eye. And I think that's a good candidate for 10. He's absolutely on fire this year with 8-0 record. Now we got a Justin Herbert who hasn't had the greatest season this year, or at least the Chargers haven't. But then again, he lost one of his weapons real early on in Keenan Allen. But I think long term, Justin Herbert would be really good, along with Joe Burrow, Jalen Hurts, and Patrick Mahomes. Like those guys, definitely the future of the league right there. And it's just overall clean cards, super well centered. I mean, maybe a little bit left, right, not sure. Sharp corners, definitely a candidate. Then we got another Jalen Hurts. We got his Panini Mosaic base in his Seahawks uniform. I actually prepared this one in front of you guys in my how to prepare cards for PSA video. It does have a few scratches here. I mean, this whole thing looks really scratched, but it's just actually the top loader. I mean, the card saver that got kind of beat up. But yeah, I mean, even if this comes back a 9, I'm okay with that. I got this card for like $4 or something in the off season. Next, we got a Freddie Freeman, Heart of the City. I pulled this out of a Topps Chrome Blaster, this year's Topps Chrome. And this is like the best card I got. I mean, even so, it's only like a $5 to $10 card, I think. But I think graded, it'll definitely bring up the value. And I just really like Freddie Freeman. I'm a Dodger fan. And this is just like a beautiful looking card right here. I'll like to have that slabbed up. Next, we got 87 Topps Design O'Neal Cruz. This one, yeah, up, down, centering is off. Otherwise, it's real sharp all around. I'm hoping that he ends up being a consistent player. He's a little bit older of a rookie, but this year he definitely had some nice plays, both, you know, batting and fielding. Throwing the, you know, quickest shortstop to first base out in like MLB history since StatCast. Next, we got another Wander Franco stars the MLB. This one actually might not go off. Now that I realize it, it is like totally off-centered, and I probably just won't send this in because of that. I think I have 2 more of these I haven't graded. I have one that already came back in 10, and I have another one that I have not prepared. I think I meant to prepare the other one because I know that I had 3 total, right? Well, the 1 graded, the 2 ungraded. The 2 ungraded, I know one of them was centered pretty dang well, and I thought that this was it. But as you can see, I mean, it's pretty off-centered. Probably going to give it a 9 on the pre-grade there. Next, we got a Cam Reddish, NBA debut rookie. And then we got a Jose Altuve short print from 2018 Topps. Yeah, I know. I'm a Dodger fan. Don't really care for this guy much. They're, you know, it's looking like they're going to win the World Series. But, I mean, it is a short print of a, you know, semi-sought-after player. So, I think it would be a good idea to go ahead and grade that. And then last, we have a Jeremy Roach. I believe he's a junior now for Duke. Solid point guard and a lot of high expectations on him. It is Bowman, so it's not licensed jersey, but it is like a refractor, I think. And cool card nonetheless. I think he has some potential for sure. So yeah, guys, I mean, these were the cards I'm going to send off right here. I think the top ones are for sure these vintage guys right here. Well, actually, we'll throw Koufax in the middle there. We got Koufax, bring me the Carfax, bring me the Koufax. These 3 are gonna go off to SGC. So I'll do a video for these 3 when these come back. I'll probably send these off sometime this week. And yeah, guys, I just wanted to kind of make a different kind of video today. I've been ripping a lot lately, and so I figured, you know, it's time to send some more cards off to grade to really look at my collection and think, you know, which ones am I going to hold on to in the long run? Which ones am I going to flip? Which ones are worth grading or not? And the ones that are not worth grading, unless they're a PC, I'm probably going to just let go of. I got to move those, and, you know, in order to buy new stuff, new content for the channel, really. So look forward to some new rips, guys. And if you haven't already, drop a like, comment, and if you enjoy my content and you're not subscribed already, I'd appreciate if you join our team here at Junk Rips. And have a good rest of your night, guys. Peace.